college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs. And the Aztecs about to kick it away and get this season started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UCLA's offense will go to work first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass, it's Ncaa. He's got it. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. On the ground, it's Thomas. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop. His tracks.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed...
Gonna let it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, no secret. This guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. He'll take another shot here. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he'll bring it back. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. So San Diego State's offense will go to work for the first time today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Ncaa. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class there, they really feel like they were able to reload the roster, and they think they've got some impact freshmen in this class as well. Can't wait to see what they do today.
Makes the grab in the open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Play action on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Aztecs in the hurry-up.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on! They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Quickly out to the tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to slam in. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got him penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play.
You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Bringing the heat. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Picks up enough to get the 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this offense is firing in all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
The Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Got it near midfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a play by this defense. You got the offense backed up. You stay aggressive, break on the football, make a big play, and your offense is jacked up inside the 5-yard line with a chance to punch this in and get some points on the board.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out.
Touchdown, Bruins! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Chavez. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Well, it comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet.
Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He's looking deep. Touchdown, UCLA! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Looking for blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Chavez. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's caught. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. To the air on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
The Bruins will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense. beating the offensive line.
He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy, I think. They had an explosive play the play prior. They decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away, but the defense was ready for it, and what a great job up front.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out.
Breaks into the open. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the...
Going downfield for the big play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hunter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Kemp. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Bruins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're going back to the ground. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Bruins! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The run from the shotgun. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's busted. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Going up top again. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here's a heat! And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll get rid of it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bruins snap to the up man. It's a fake. There he goes. And no guts, no glory. They pick up the 1st down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the 1st down, and the chains are moving.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, UCLA.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Leaves it with the running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. He'll do it himself on the draw. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving away from pressure. He's going to take off. able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Caught behind the line. It's Sutton. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Hankins. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Aztecs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The RPO, it's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal.
A shot toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It is perfect. And the field... It's good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Complete to start this drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Clark wants to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why
turning it on. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Aztecs have it with a first and goal.
White 53.
Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He'll keep it himself. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Clark to fire. Grab near the marker is Hunter. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's down.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
The Bruins need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Going right to work up top. Here's a throw downfield late. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Nowhere